Not me just sitting here staring at the screen. Y'all, I'm so sorry. How are you guys doing today? I am sitting in a mess that I made at my desk and I need to fix everything. I'm going to be quietly doing that while I'm talking. But I made a Discord. Yes, finally. After all of this talking and whatnot, I finally made a Discord because people have been asking me so many questions and telling me so many stories that I feel like I need to respond to. So, what better place to do it than a Discord, right? I will have the link in the chat somewhere. Y'all, my room is a mess right now. Like, my bed is a mess. I'm not happy about it. But you know what? There is order in my chaos. I also homeschool my kids, and the little one is taking a nap right now, and I probably started a little bit later than I needed to because he only stays asleep for about an hour. And so while I'm getting everything situated right now, hence all the wiggling I'm doing, um, I can tell you guys about the stories that I have been getting or the information that I have been getting as of late where it pertains to questions that people have been asking me, basically. So while I'm doing that, let me see if I can go to my game of choice while I'm doing all of this because, yeah. But anyway, I don't have everything set up in the Discord like I want to just yet, but it's definitely coming. I hate that my husband is on there and we both own this game. And because he owns one more DLC than I do, I'm going to get that message every single time. Thanks for your order. What did I order? Oh, Lord. All right. And I need a charger. Oh, here we go with this. All right. Y'all, I had ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Hot Topic. And the dress that I had, I was in love with. And then I put it on. And it was too big. I didn't have enough meat for this dress. And I was upset about it. So I ended up having to take it back. And, of course, they didn't have any in stock. So they gave me a gift card so I could reorder it online. So now I'm waiting on my dresses to come in online. And while I do that, I got my drink here. And I'm going to go to some of the questions that were asked of me. Let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. Where's the settings? Ooh, they got a new add-on. Valhalla, like a Viking. Think like a Viking, fight like a Viking, conquer like a Viking, play Uno like a Viking. Ooh, I want to get this. Is it going to let me stream this much? Watch, this thing's going to be like $5. I don't have any money. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to have money. Wait, where is it? I don't see it. Rayman, Winter, Just Dance, Flip. How are they going to tell me to go to the store and it's not even on here? Anyway, let me get down to talking about my ghost stories, right? I got quite a few of them, and a lot of the questions people seem to be asking me a lot is if I see animals. And hey, Nico, they want to know if I see animals or pets or something. And I don't, if I do, I don't really pay attention to them. But animals don't stick around like people stick around. Animals seem to either know that they're gone or just, they'll stay around just a little bit to let their owner know, hey, I'm still here, I still love you, and then they're gone. They don't stay around unless something really, really, really crazy happened there, or they don't know that they're gone. It's pretty much the same as the humans. No, I don't want to close the shop. Can I? How are they going to advertise something and then not have it for sale? I guess I'm going to have to close the shop. Like, I want to buy this. Like, how can I not buy this? Nintendo eShop. But anyway, for people that, do have pets or a fur baby that is no longer here, for the most part, they just go ahead and go. But every once in a while, they do stick around, but it's not very often. And I've been getting a lot of people telling me about, their pets or seeing a pet of some kind or a domesticated animal. Let's say that. It is seriously not on this list. I'm so mad. Can't see or hear you because my internet is so bad, but you're awesome. Team Lurk. It's okay, Lurk Squad. But oh my gosh, my lighting is horrible. Can y'all see me? I look tired. I got on my husband's shirt and it's got a ghost on it. And that helps bring it all together. But I'm upset with this. Like, how do they have this? I have the majority of these. I just don't have this one. Now, I love, Vikings, Valhalla, the video games, all of that. I find their culture very interesting. And it answers a lot of questions that I have about the people. So, to play the game would probably be even more fun. So, back to my other questions that I was getting. Let me pull them up, actually. While I'm doing all of this, I actually had someone, I put the invitation out there. Hey, I do see ghosts. If you guys want to ask questions, I'm here. And I had someone say to me, that sounds really cool. I knew somebody that was just like that, and he could talk to ghosts or demons in length, but he was schizophrenic. And I was like, oh. I guess the way I read it, I'm not lurking. Hey, Callie Star. Let me get my shout outs while I'm doing all this. I guess the way I read it, it came off as like this person saying, hey, you might have schizophrenia. And I don't think they meant it like that, but that's kind of how I took it. And they said they were going to send a link to me so I could check out this story. I have not checked out the story just yet, so... Oh, come on, the app. Doggone app don't want to act right, so... Y'all, I don't know if anybody has noticed, but electronics have not been acting right around me. I don't know what it is, if it's actually me or something going on in the universe, but none of my electronics are acting properly. They are either too slow, your chat is not coming up. Yeah, it just seems like my internet or electronics in general. I was saying earlier that the Viking cars look locked. I was trying to buy it, but they wouldn't let me. So it's like, I hate when they advertise things. Let me see if my chat works now. I guess the way the guy was, he wrote it, I took it the wrong way. I'm gonna end up reading what he said and what I understood to be, hey, you know, you might have schizophrenia. And I replied to him, not offended or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure that's not what he meant. And I was like, well, I don't have schizophrenia, nor does anyone on my side, or I had a lock on it. Oop. We're not going to tell anybody. Let me see if I'm spelling this right. I'm doing my shout outs now. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Do what? I'm fucking right shit.
Y'all, that was one of the funniest streams I had ever seen. Oh my gosh. And there's somebody on his stream that always does like the what do you call it, the sound alerts, and it's the funniest thing ever. All right, let me see if I got this one right.
Dude, the lighting is awesome, especially those explosions and like the distance. That looks awesome. But yeah, wow. Could you imagine playing this? This would be the definitive way to play this game, like on the hardest difficulty.
And one more, because you gotta shout your friends out.
Ooh, I didn't see this in the demo. Open. What am I doing? Oh, so I got.
Isn't that the cutest? She was playing Kirby. All right, so let me go back to the person. I'm gonna read what he said. All right, he said, I read a story about a guy quite similar to you. Lives in Jerusalem. And I'm like, ooh, okay. Was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Is now on meds, so he doesn't see anything anymore. But before that, he vividly saw all manners of creatures, sometimes demons, sometimes souls of dead people. Both people he knew and those dead for centuries, like Roman soldiers, for instance. Sometimes he also heard, not saw, angels and God. Difference to you is he interacted at length with many of them, having full conversations sometimes. I can send you a link of the full article if you're interested. And when I read that, I kind of was like, I'm not like that. I guess I read it wrong, because I kind of was like, whoa, you know, it's not me. I'm not like that, but okay. And so I guess I replied. I said, I don't have anyone with mental illness on my side, on either side of my family. So, but still send me the link. I haven't got the link yet. But it was a very interesting story. Now, a lot of people, they tend to ask me if I have full conversations with ghosts. And the answer to that is no. Because they don't, they don't talk like we talk. They don't have enough energy to do all that. It takes a lot of energy just for them to be in a certain space anyway. So hence why there's like coldness when you go into a certain area and it's out of nowhere. And let's see, 7-0, draw the match, stacking. Oh, I hope this won't be a super long game. But another person, I got a lot of responses to this one, and I was like so like taken aback by how interested some people are in this subject. That's why I made my Discord. And the Discord link is actually in the chat right now. It's still in the baby stages, so don't come in my Discord roasting the fuck out of me, because my Discord is like literally the bones of what a Discord is. I only have like 3 or 4 channels, and I was in there for like 5 whole minutes, but I'm gonna, zhuzh it up some before long, so don't feel too bad. Let me play this. I had another person say, your comments are so intriguing and also terrifying. My best friend, is this a jump in? I forgot. Oh no, it's not. My best friend growing up, along with my favorite aunt, passed away within days of one another 2 years ago in February. And I had a near-death experience last year on a busy highway. Uh-oh. Aw, man. I had a near-death experience on a busy highway, but something grabbed my steering wheel. I'm not sure who it was, but I suspect my best friend or great-grandfather was the culprit. I wish I could see them. Sorry to bother you, but wanted to share with someone who wouldn't think I'm crazy. Y'all, don't ever say that y'all would think that you're crazy. You're not crazy. Like, stuff happens to people for a reason. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't skip. No, don't take my cards. Boo to you. That's why they're gonna take your stuff. Don't ever think you're crazy. If something happens to you, it actually happened to you. Now, sometimes people are like, I'm not sure that my steering wheel got pulled and saved me from this car accident, or, I'm not sure if I saw that shadow in the corner. 9 times out of 10, you did see it. You did. But you are so used to everything that you can see in front of you, and you're not used to like things that you can't necessarily explain. So trust me, it's a whole lot going on that we don't know about. And it's kind of weird seeing how it's, let's say, let me see if it's a good way to put this. Let's say our dimension is a sheet of paper. It feels like sometimes when I see the other traffic, it literally does feel like another sheet of paper on top. It's like, I guess that kind of would also explain how you would experience deja vu sometimes. And it's like, or you go somewhere and it feels familiar, but you've never been somewhere. it's because whoever is on that other dimension or sheet of paper has probably went there before, and you and them are passing through the same, I guess, area at the same time, so it feels the same. I hope that makes sense, because it sounds really weird to say out loud, but some things you can't really explain unless you decide to think outside of the box of what you've always been taught your entire life. So I appreciate that young lady for sharing with me. Of course, I'm not going to give her name or anything. I think it was a young lady. She had a picture of a cat, so I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's a lady. Oh gosh. All right, another person. Y'all love changing this stuff. Y'all some haters. Another person asked me, have you talked to a spirit in length before? The quick answer to that is no, because they can't hold whole conversations. It's not like Casper at all. Ooh. Now y'all know I ain't got no red. Ooh. All that, and they didn't have a red. And I don't have one either. Alright. Do they explain why they exist? That's not something that they can explain. That's just like asking a toddler, why do you exist? They don't know. They just got here. And it's the same with ghosts. Sometimes they don't know. I just got here. In other words, no longer living. So it's kind of like that. Like, are there people who have died and chose to inhabit the earth as a spirit? Sometimes, yes, they don't want to leave. Sometimes they have no other choice because they don't know that they're gone. And sometimes they're just bored. It is what it is. They're just bored. For the most part, from what I can gather about spirits and stuff, once they cross over, it takes a lot of energy for them to come back at all. And when I mean a lot, I mean, let's say, I don't know, you don't know how to swim and you are thrown into the Arctic Ocean and you have on, I don't know, a bubble suit, and you're trying to float back to shore, but you don't know which way land is. Same difference with them. I hope these analogies are helping, because I'm not good at explaining analogies to people. But some of them, they have no purpose. But if your family member or friend or significant other or whoever has crossed over already and they're trying to come back, they're trying to paddle towards a piece of land they don't know which direction it's in. And if they finally get there or get to the person that they're trying to get to give a message, they're exhausted. They barely have enough to even talk. So if you see a loved one in a dream or something, 9 times out of 10 they won't talk, or if they do talk to you, they're not saying a whole lot. So it is possible for them to come back, but it's a lot of work, because it's a, I guess, a process that they have to go through. I don't know. Another question she asked was, or is their existence against their will / not a choice? As far as them being in the other, I guess, plane of existence, sometimes, like I said, they don't know that they're gone. So it's kind of not a choice. You've seen people die or pass over on accident, or you've seen people, I'm going to say the M word, unfairly or unjustly those are the type of people, they know that they're not done in life. And so it's 9 times out of 10, they might not. Did I just try to do that by accident? Darn it. They might not know that they're gone, or they might not be satisfied with the fact that they are no longer alive to finish the things that they were there to do in the first place. So her question is kind of layered, yes and no. And then you've got the group of people that they know that they're no longer alive. They've accepted it. Oh, why'd y'all give me this hand? They know they're not alive. They've accepted it. You better challenge me. Look at you. Wrong. And so they just go on about whatever business they have. So to answer her question is yes and no. It's, oh goodness, I can't even switch with somebody. I'm gonna switch with you. It's gonna be a long game. I can feel it. Alright. Do evil spirits exist? Like the ones who just try to toy with people and create chaos? To answer her question, the short answer, I'm pretty sure they are. There are, just like there are evil people living, there should be evil people in the afterlife or other world, whatever you call it. There are vengeful spirits. There are spirits that are angry that they are not here. There are spirits that are they just hate everything. Or they've died in a fit of anger or rage to the point where it's so strong it has manifested into... Ooh. Oh man. It's so strong it has manifested into, I guess, almost poltergeist or something. Because every time you've ever seen or heard of about a poltergeist, what are they doing? They're tearing shit up. And that could be an evil or vengeful spirit. They're always attacking people or scratching people or trying to terrify others because they absorb that energy. Like sis she had a lot of good questions on here. And this was all in one paragraph. Let's do red. Let's see what else she asked. Why do you think you have this ability? Like, have you always been this way or extremely spiritual or intuitive? I've been like this since I can remember. Like, oh, excuse me. It's this cream soda I'm drinking. This is cotton candy Faygo. It caught up to me. Now, I have been, I guess, what you call spiritually sensitive since I can remember. I remember being maybe 4 or 5, talking to people that my parents couldn't see, or, you know, saying hi to people that are not there, or having tea parties and stuff with my friends. And my mom is like, there's no one in the room. And I'm like, my friends are right here. You can't see them. And she's like, no, I can't. I remember all of it. My grandmother says that I was born with I don't know what the older people call it. I think she said it's called veiled eyes or something like that. And I think who gave that to me? I'm challenging that. Lame. You're lame for that. But I do remember a lot of older people having a lot of opinions about me growing up. I didn't think nothing of it because I'm a kid, but oh, come on now. I'm finna lose this for some mess. Oh, let me play that though. But I do remember like all the older people in my family having a lot to say. about certain things when I would be like, hey, come talk to my friend. And then there'd be nobody standing next to me, according to them. But I would see a child or a person right there the entire time. So, let me take this hand. So, as far as that is, I'm definitely, I think I was pretty much like this from the jump. And some people do say that when a mother has a baby, that's the closest she's going to get to death. If, you know, because she's basically bringing life into this world. And now I've had 2 children naturally. I have 3 total, but I've had 2 naturally. And one, I was able to get an epidural. The other one, it was too late. It was like go time. I got to the hospital, get in the elevator, and one of the nurses is like, ma'am, I'm holding your baby's head. Do not move. Do not push. And I do remember my brain literally going completely black a few times. And them telling me, hey, you have to breathe. You forget everything. So being that close to death, I'm pretty sure for the mother and then the baby to come through to bring life, that kind of does, it can do something to the child as far as being able to see the other side. And I think for me, when my mom had me, she said she had me completely natural. I think when I came, instead of me being able to forget all of that stuff, I still am able to see everything. So it's kind of like, hey, you guys, look, here's people that, you know, they look a little weird, they look a little sick, they look a little different, but they're right there. And everybody else is like, so yeah. All right, let's see what else she asked. I don't know exactly why I'm that way. I guess, you know, there's a certain group of people in the world that are like that. I feel like there's probably a reason for me being this way. I definitely want to help people. I don't know how. I'm gonna get there one day, but I'm writing down all of my experiences, and I'm probably gonna put it in a book or something one day. Oh, then she says, sorry for all the questions. I'm just so interested, and honestly, I've always wanted to be able to communicate with ghosts or even just see one. For people that are always wanted to communicate, y'all please be grateful you are normal, because it's not something that you can turn off when you get tired. It's not something you can turn off at all. Some days I'll be like, come on. Luckily where I live, it's not as bad, but I guess I live in like a pocket of normalcy, but places around my house are hot zones. And some days it's like, especially if I have to go anywhere, like the grocery stores, they irk me, because when I pass by people, sometimes I'll be getting messages from others that they may or may not know and stuff, and I get tired of that, and I'm like, I don't feel like listening to this today, or I just want to be left alone. I just want to get some eggs and go home. You don't need to be telling me about Cynthia or Clara. I'm sorry, I don't feel like relaying messages. I appreciate, this and that, but just leave me alone. I can't just say, turn the switch off and be done with it. It doesn't work like that at all. It's a constant thing. It's kind of like if you always have a radio in your head and the station is constantly turning, and the closer you get to another person, then you get like a song, a clear station or something like that. It's like that for me. There we go. But I don't mind the static channels where I get nothing at all, or the white noise channels where I get nothing at all, because that is what I prefer for the most part. Now, if I go into an area like Walmart or something, it's like listening to 10 radios at the same time, because you know how many people are in Walmart. Oh my gosh. And they're all the radios are turning at the same time, and it can be a lot. Like if I had special earphones to drown out the noise from it, I would wear them. All right. She actually asked me more questions. She asked me, well, I answered her question, and she said that, oh wow, that's so interesting. Thank you for responding. I have a few more questions. How have your experiences with having this ability impacted your beliefs on life and death? I'm not sure if she was asking me if I'm religious, but I do not subscribe to any religion. I do not practice any religion. I don't go to anybody's church. I do not worship anybody. I do not, I did go to a Christian college, and I graduated from a Christian college, go figure. But I don't have any religious beliefs. I guess you could say I'm atheist. So that makes everything easier for me. Now, the only problem I have with religious people is that I will get attacked so often because certain people believe in certain things, and I say, oh, okay, or that's nice. And they get mad that I don't subscribe to the same thing they do. And then I get attacked for it. And I'm like, well, you're kind of reaffirming the way my decision anyway. So thanks for that. But as far as my beliefs on life and death, I do believe that, life is life. And when you die, I don't know if you come back or not, but I'm pretty sure you go somewhere else. Sometimes I do think that people can come back in animals or other people. There is, evidence about that. Places in the world. Oh my God! I won! Yes! Yes! Get him out of here! And I hope I said that, kindly, because I don't want to tell anybody that their religion is wrong or anything. That is not what I'm here for. Believe whatever makes you happy. Believe in what works for you. I do believe in the right to have, your own religion and all this. As long as you're not hurting anyone or anything in the process, you go for it. If it makes you sleep better at night, I'm all for that too. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. I've always been atheist, skeptical, and not very spiritual, but after learning about many people's experience with the paranormal, it's impossible to doubt their existence. Has being able to see these spirits change the way you view death and the afterlife? Sis was coming through with some real good questions, because these are like top tier questions. I do feel like some people are placed here for certain reasons. And you could tell who those people are because they're kind of not like everybody else. For example, me growing up, I've always felt out of place wherever I went. If I walk into a room, I'm not going to be shy or anything like that. I'm going to announce myself. I'm what you call extroverted. My personality, basically, it seems to draw people to me, and I love that, but at the same time, everybody's energy is not for me, which is fine, but I do feel differently from other people. I want this. Wait, go back. Let me see if I can do it on here. Cause y'all not finna be, let me see. Oh no. I don't even think it's for sale yet. They're over here, uh-oh. Dangling carrots in front of us. Here we go. Call of Yara. They don't even have it for sale. Let me see if it's under this one. Like, how do they even have it and it's not even ready? View all items. They don't even have it for sale. Just lame. All right, let me read the rest of what she was saying. But that was I guess you can say the answer to that question is yes. I guess I view it, I'm not as afraid of the afterlife and what comes next after you're no longer alive, because I know there's more going on than what people normally see. All right. Oh, she asked about my YouTube channel and I gave it to her. Oh, I missed some of these comments. No, go back. I had somebody ask me, don't know if you'll ever answer this, but have you ever seen ghosts or pets and animals? Which is one of my most common questions. I kind of talked about that in the beginning. And then they told me about their experience with a pet that they had. And then there was a guy that told me about the other guy in Jerusalem. Let's see. Ooh, it's my turn. How come y'all didn't tell me it was my turn? All right. Somebody said, I personally believe what people like you see, what you guys see is real, regardless of whether there is a mental illness or not. Just included that for context. You can see things while being healthy, but someone who sees things through their mental illness are not having less valid experiences. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Someone else shared that their mom has the same thing as I do. And she's been that way since she was a kid. So she was asking if it runs in the family. Now, as far as I know, my grandma had 7 kids. And out of the 7, I know one of my uncles was just like me. And then my oldest aunt, I'm not really sure because she passed away when I was like 15 and it broke my heart. I'm still heartbroken over that one myself, but she's visited me at least twice since she's passed away. Well, this is gonna be a good game.
Uno.
Oh man, that's lame. All right, let's see. I know my mom is really good with tarot. Well, she keeps saying she's out of practice, but my mom is good at tarot. Her sister right underneath her is good at palm reading. My cousin whose mom is the palm reader. She's really good at reading candles and candle magic and stuff like that. And I didn't know that until just recently. And that's all I know as far as on my mom's side of the family. My dad's side of the family, I'm not too sure. Mainly because I haven't asked. A couple of weeks ago, our neighbor had an accident and died in his house, and my mom said that she saw him wandering in the living room whenever she passed by. She prayed for him to find his way, and after she finished, we all heard his voice calling her name. It was weird for me since I'm not used to such things, but it definitely was something special for her. And then they said, forgive my English. And I was like, oh, your English is good. My English gets bad sometimes, but I don't care. But so far, that's what I've gotten up to this point. I definitely like answering all these questions. And so when it comes to, answering the same questions over and over, I don't mind because it's something that people want to know. Like, I have other videos like this one. Ooh. I have other videos like this one where my answers to these questions are pretty much the same. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, that was gonna have me nervous. Are you Misha? Yeah, that's me. That is me. Oh my gosh. Alright, after this game, I think I'm gonna cut it short because my kid will probably be up soon. But I'm definitely coming back later tonight to stream something else. What else? I don't know.
Uno.
That sounded so weird. I don't like that voice. Alright, let's see. I like that name. Oh, I appreciate that. That should be your Twitch name. In some places, I'm like Misha2185. I think on maybe YouTube, but I did change it over to this one. Y'all, I just got bit in the face by a mosquito. These mosquitoes are some haters. Emotes online. They have a colorblind mode. It's cool, whatevs. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, okay. But yeah, once I finish this game, I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to feed the little ones. If not, they'll mutiny, and I don't want to get thrown off the ship. I got bit in the face with a Chris call. How's Uno? And do you play Monopoly? Uno is fine. I like it. They have a deck on here for sale that is not for sale, which kind of sucks. And I do play Monopoly. I don't have Monopoly, but I do play it. And my favorite little thingy on Monopoly is the little dog. I like the dog. The dog and I think the ship are my two favorite. If I can't have either, no, the dog and the horse. If I can't have either one of them, I don't want to play. Man, I thought this game was supposed to be over by now. I guess yellow. I like the boot because I like to kick ass. I know a lot of people that like the boot. I don't like the boot. The boot looks mean. I don't know. I just like the dog and the horse. If I had to pick between the two, I would pick the horse first because I'm Sagittarius. And then I would pick the dog. Dang, I hate I got bit. And then I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so it's probably going to swell. Y'all can see it. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh, it sucks. All right. Oh. All right, let's play this. Come on. I'm trying to win the game so we can go home. I'm going to call my mom and get on her nerves for a few minutes because I haven't talked to her in a few days. I like to call my mom and like be like super dramatic on the phone. Why haven't you called me? What's wrong with you? Or I will call my mom and say something crazy like she'll answer and say hello. And I was like, yeah, I'm calling because you were thinking about me and I just wanted to let you know I'm still awesome or something like that. Like my mom is like, ugh. I wish my parents called me. No, I called my mom just to get on her nerves because I have to call her to get on her nerves to make her know that I love her and that she gets on my nerves and I get on hers. You know, it's all about balance. And the older you get, and okay, once you set boundaries with your parents, once you get a certain age, then everything's cool. Like my mom, oh my gosh. What? Oh snap, I can't believe I won that one. Like my mom, she was like straight military. She had to have things a certain way. What's a certain age? A certain age is when you are old enough to figure out, hey, I like this, I don't like that. Bro, what is happening here? 13 cards? Or you're old enough to move out and get your own space. And then you can be like, hey, this was cool when we lived together, but this is not cool now. Oh, so I'm not there yet. I mean, I believe you can still have boundaries with your parents if you still live with them. You just have to find a small little sliver of being respectful and still being firm without, pissing them off. It's a small little sliver in there, but it's possible. Let me stack. I have half of those. Yeah, I do remember like it being a lot of tension once I told my mom, hey, I don't like when you yell at me, so don't yell at me today. I'm not feeling that. And she was like, this is my house. And I'm like, I know. However, chill out, But, if y'all got black mamas out there and you say something like that, be prepared to duck and cover, because I had to duck a few times, but I did manage to keep it respectful. And once, she wasn't feeling my boundaries at first. So I had to keep enforcing them. And eventually she just caved in and I got a black mother. So then. Because some black moms, they don't play that shit. Like, oh, man. Some of them, they do not play. You think you gonna have a boundary in their house? Yeah, right. But it is possible, you guys. Don't give up hope. I have friends who have mothers that, or parents in general, that, ain't nothing you say or do is gonna get through to them. They have their days where they're soft. You just gotta find a way to get to them. For me, I had to write a letter. And I would literally just leave it somewhere my mom will find it. And then I would leave the house and then come back a few hours later to see if she's okay. And be like, hey, there's nothing around you to throw. Not saying my mom was like abusive or nothing like that, but she's a Virgo. So do with that information what you will. She's a Virgo, I'm a Sag, so naturally we just clash. But I love her. She is my boo thing. Why y'all keep changing colors on me? I'm trying to go home. I'm a fish. Sir. What? What? Hold on. I don't understand. You're a fish. Are you saying you're a fish? I'm pescatarian. Oh, that's my sign. You're a Pisces. My son is a Pisces. I love Pisces, but y'all know how to roast the fuck out of people. I leave my son alone. Anytime I know something, me and him have to talk to each other, I have to be careful because anything I say could be used against me in a roast session later. But shout out to all the Pisces out there. Y'all are some of my faves. My favorite cousin is also a Pisces. She can fight too. I remember I tried to fight her over a doll. I'm just glad my eyes are no longer swollen. But she gave me a 2-piece and a biscuit in that fight. Yeah, winning challenges. Winning challenges. Dang, come on now. I'm finna quit this game. I didn't think this game would be this doggone long. We've been playing this one for like 30 minutes, stacking and draw to match. If I don't win this game in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna rage quit. Ooh. Oh man, my drink is almost gone. I love this drink. I should have bought a whole case of them. Alright. Dang, I hear my kid in the back. When he wakes up, he starts like hollering and stuff. I just know from now on to never put stacking and draw to match together. Ever, ever, ever. Darn it. Alright. I hope you guys have enjoyed what you saw today. I'm going to go ahead and stop here and get dinner ready and stuff for my kids. And I'll be back later tonight for a different stream. I'm going to actually play something. What? I don't know. I have quite the roster. So, shout out to everybody that stopped by and everybody that lurked. I appreciate you guys. If you want to join my Discord, the link should be in the chat somewhere, and I'm gonna post it on my page. And that's all I got. Until next time, gamer babes. Peace. See you later.